Hello, babies.
Toxic. I don't need this toxic environment that you guys bring me into.
All right, Bill. We can talk about spill some tea, and we can talk about it.
Yeah, man. You want to spill some tea?
What's a spill some tea?
Come on, Bill. Let's just spill some tea and talk about it.
You know what we're talking about.
Yeah, Bill. You know how to spill tea.
Go on.
Come on, Bill.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's all right, man. How are you, boys?
Good. You?
Great.
Great.
Where's your Bruins hat?
Fuck you, Ray. My Bruins hat makes my face look fat.
Is it racist to lose 7-1 in Willie O'Ree?
Hey, man, I thought
retirement night.
I don't know why you guys got on me for that.
That was his opening take. People.
I hate to ask the question, but
They got distracted.
Yeah.
What a performance, though. Thank God Tuukka's back.
yeah, thank God.
It was a great performance.
What do you think Jeremy Swayman's doing down there in Providence watching that?
Oh, you
Fucking
know he was
puck
laughing
sluts.
at that too.
Have you ever
Please
seen
laugh.
the movie? Have you ever seen the movie Goon?
No, because you know why? I'm an adult. I don't watch kids' movies, Bill.
It's not a kid movie. You fuck. It's like Stifler from the American Pie, and he's a guy that joins a minor league hockey team just to fight people.
Ah,
And then
yeah, keep spilling tea, Bill. Fucking all over this guy's face.
I don't understand this shit you just saying to me.
Welcome to the Simple Mind Sports Show, Friday Rewind Edition, January 21st. Welcome to the show.
Are we supposed to give opening takes?
Let's do some opening takes, boys. Ray, why don't you kick us off? Why don't you spill some tea on these opening takes, baby?
It's a sad day because after what's today? Wednesday. After Tuesday's performance, I know that the butthole tattoo will never come to fruition because Tuukka Rask sucks. Letting up 5 goals in the first period. He looked like his Stanley Cup form, game 7 against St. Louis, because he was letting goals in left and right. This guy, I don't know what they're thinking of. Jeremy Swayman must be fucking pissed knowing that he got sent down for this boob. Yeah, you're hurting Jeremy Swayman by sending him back down to Providence. You're bringing him back. Why? Because you can say Tuukka. It's cool to say Tuukka Rask. No. Fuck this guy. Let him go retire while his wife cheats on him with the pool boy, and bring back Swayman because this experiment is not working.
Bad tea, Ray. Bad tea right there.
All right, sorry. I had to spill some tea while giving my opening take, but it was bad tea.
Ray, Bill, why don't you spill some tea on the listeners? Go ahead.
I just want to wish a happy anniversary to something very, very special, dear to my heart. The Tuck Rule game. And the last time a game was played in Foxborough Stadium, probably the most controversial call in NFL history, and it launched the first Tom Brady dynasty, but it was 20th anniversary today as we record this on Wednesday.
28th?
20th as
I
we
thought you said
record
28th.
today on Wednesday. I just want to wish a nice happy anniversary to the game that started it all, baby.
Oh, we're
Well
fucking
said,
old.
Bill. Ray is really fucking jumping down our throats.
We're old. 20 years ago that happened?
Rich, did you see how smooth it was? Have grown men conversations, listen to the shows back, and then
I mean, you're slurring your words a little bit, but what's new? Other than that, it's just spilling tea, baby. I'll go with mine. Brad Stevens makes his first trade at his first trade deadline, bringing in 2 players that can't play. He gets rid of Herman Gomez, who also wasn't playing. So a little bit of a swap there. Cleared up about $4 million in the salary cap for the Celtics. A lot of people are saying $4 million closer to the luxury tax line if Brad Stevens does nothing but make moves to get the Celtics team under the luxury tax. I will be pissed if he follows this up with some moves to bring some talent to this team to improve the roster. Then kudos to him. But right now, this trade is a status quo. No problem with it. Bol is an intriguing prospect at 7 feet tall.
His dad died of AIDS.
I don't think it was AIDS.
Allegedly.
Bols we were talking about, but it was a disease. And
Hey, he's
died.
spilling the tea. Leave him alone.
I'm sorry, Bill. Never interrupt. Sorry. Manute Bol, by the way, donated literally all of his NBA money to,
Except for his organs.
Allegedly.
Manute Bol, by the way, I'm just going to cut that. Manute Bol, by the way, donated all of his NBA salary to his home.
Needs research.
A lot of it went into that, his home continent of Africa. Let me go ahead and start the show. This is the Semi Sports Show, Friday Rewind edition, January 21st. Welcome to the show. If you're listening on the podcast, please.
Not even one laugh out of you. Come on.
Rate, subscribe, review. If you're watching on YouTube, do the same. Slap that subscribe button and drop a comment below. Let Bill know how bad he's spelling tea right now, and tell us how good we look.
Lisa's.
If you guys are looking to spill some tea, head on down to White Birch Brewing. They love it. They're the best craft brewing in New Hampshire, Nashua, New Hampshire. Ray, address, please.
460 Amherst Street.
Good side of Amherst Street. Head on down to the brewery. Get yourself a flight. Get yourself a pint. Their beers are on fire right now. If you can't get down to the brewery, then get it at your local beer store. Wherever you get it, tell them Simple Minds, boys. Sent you. All right, boys. Our Patriots postmortem show is coming out on Sunday. There's no more football. So
The 23rd.
The 23rd is Sunday, correct, Ray? Good job.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to listen to us recap the Patriots season, get some laughs, some angry text messages out of Bill the Queen on Saturday night, some angry drunk text messages, really went off the handle, and then you're going to want to listen on Sunday morning to that show. But we'll touch on the Patriots here a little bit. 47-17, you get fucking blown out.
Rich,
Saturday
before
night.
you go, great decision to release. Hold on, no. This is not an age joke, but good idea to release our Patriot underdog stories before this beatdown. Good.
Sometimes
I reminded you. I felt like Ray. I felt like Ray. We were making fun of Ray for doing it, and I just like, oh man, I feel weird.
Yeah, I really.
So
did
do you
not
get a
want
apology
to do that
now?
I really did not want to do that Saturday morning, and then I did think if they get blown out today, there's a good chance it's going to happen. This will not go over well on Sunday. So, thanks for reminding me, Bill. Ray,
You're welcome.
it's been annoying every time you've done it. The Bills scored. Here's some statistics for you from that game. On Sunday's show, we didn't go over that Bills game too much specifically, more about the Patriots as a team moving forward. So let's do the game a little bit, because it's good. The Bills scored 7 touchdowns on all 7 of their possessions, excluding kneel downs. No field goals, just fucking touchdowns. The Bills now have had 20 consecutive possessions against the Patriots without a punt.
Or a turnover, something like that too, right?
No, they haven't turned the ball over either. Yeah, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. On third down, the Bills were 6 of 7, with the only failure coming on the kneel down on the last play of the game. This is out of the Athletics. Since stats on third down conversions began getting logged in 1991, it's the first time in playoff history that a team has converted at least 77% on third down. Way to go, Patriots defense. Josh Allen's 157.6 passer rating was the second highest in playoff history among quarterbacks with at least 20 attempts. Allen had more touchdowns, 5 of them, than incomplete passes, 4 of them. Those are Brady stats, kids. Those are stats that we are used to expounding upon the Bills, not getting.
He was great for my playoff fantasy team this week too. Thank you very much.
No one cares, Bill.
No one cares, Bill. The defense completely deteriorated the last 5 weeks of the season. In November, this is where they came from. In November, the Patriots defense had a stretch of 19 consecutive possessions where they did not allow a point. They also went 26 possessions where the defense generated more points than the opposition, 13-7. In the final 5 weeks, they were the last team in the league in DVOA, Advanced Analytics, 32nd in the league to be exact. Your thoughts, your rehashed thoughts on the Patriots defense down the stretch and in that game against Buffalo. Actually, give me your thoughts on that fucking Buffalo defense game. What were they doing? They blitzed 3 times. They had 3-man and 4-man. What we said on Friday was, show me a blitz. Bring pressure for Josh Allen. We know you can't cover their fucking wide receivers anyway. Get some fucking pressure on this guy and make him make throws, that are uncomfortable. Instead, they sat back in the softest zone I've ever ever seen in my life.
You had to. I mean, they were trying to not let it. I think they were probably would have got pretty more aggressive, but what was that? That first drive, Allen ran for 27 yards, right? And that I think their defense just completely changed, which is weird. Why they were sitting back when you were down Jalen Mills. Say what you want about him, Ray, but he's been solid. He's been pretty solid pretty much since midway part of the year. And you saw the hole when you had to play Joe Javon Williams and Miles Bryant out there at cornerback, and especially
thank you, Bill.
Hold on, Bill, and thank you for interrupting him, Ray. So I didn't have to, but let me just say this: I know that your personnel kind of dictates that. Yeah, you have to play this type of defense, but when you get down 21-0 within 10 minutes, maybe you got to shake it up because you're getting beat anyway. Maybe if you're getting beat in a soft zone over the top fucking anyway, then take a shot at something else because they didn't even adjust. They didn't even change. And there's reports out of Patriots camp that, guys on the sidelines and some personnel people saw quit. They just, saw guys quit. Greg Bedard specifically pointed out JC Jackson looked like he did not want to be there in that game. Ray, is this a coaching failure? Is this just why didn't they change? It continues to baffle me. Last two games against the Bills, you just played this soft zone without any adjustments whatsoever.
Well, we all say that Bill Belichick's the best coach, greatest mind of our era. What happened? Usually he adjusts during halftime, even a quarter change. He adjusts to what's going on the field, and he did not do anything. It was just like, all right, they're just going to keep scoring. Devin Singletary, never a factor. Our run defense has been legit all year long. Devin Singletary looked like a Pro Bowl running back. You couldn't stop him. The whole momentum was shifted. The Bills were playing like this was their playoff game. The Patriots were acting like, you know what? If we lose, it's the last game of the season. Who cares? That's how it looked like. They just did. They had no pep in their step. They were just going through the motions. I said that in the text exchange. Bill, you probably don't remember that because you were half of the bag, but I just felt it was two totally different teams. They were playing like, hey, this is the team that's dominated us for 20 years. Let's fucking show them who's the new kid in town. Josh Allen, 5 touchdowns. Patriots defense looked like shit. And then they did nothing to adjust it.
Yeah, there was just no pushback, no sense of urgency, nothing. It's the team we've seen for 5 weeks, minus that Jacksonville game where the Jags basically laid down and died with COVID. Bill, any final thoughts? The defense has not been great against the rush all season, but they haven't been as bad to see Devin Singletary run all over them.
No.
And I understand what you're saying, Bill. The personnel didn't allow them to play the way that Bill wants to play. But when you get down 28-0 at half,
yeah, you got to kind of
clearly
change it up.
It's not work. You're getting beat over the top in a deep zone. Like clearly it's not working. Start fouling these guys. Start holding them. Start doing something to shake up the game. And there was just no resistance whatsoever.
No, not at all. And I mean, it looked like in the game plan too, they were trying to keep Josh Allen in the pocket, but at the same time, it looked like that old Peyton Manning ball game. Let him run the game, let him run down their throat. That's why you saw a lot of big Devin Singletary runs. I think that was part of the game plan, but you got to scrap that. You got to be more aggressive when you're down 28-0. That's it.
Well, at least that part of the game plan worked. If they wanted them to run, then they successfully ran.
Defense was 100% of your problems. Offense, I think the pick changed things, but I thought Mac Jones was the least of your problems. It all came down to fucking the Patriots defense, and what a failure it was.
Nice segue, Bill. Would you say that you were encouraged by the Patriots offense this year, or
yes?
Well, let me give you 2 words. And which one do you lean more towards? Encouraged or frustrated?
Encouraged. Frustrated is
Ray, hold on,
year.
Bill. 1 second. Encouraged, Ray, means happy and excited, about it. Frustrated means like, oh man.
Oh, I had smiles on my face, so I'll go encouraged.
Okay, smiley emoji for Ray. Good. Sixth in the league in points. Where the Patriots offense. Give you some more advanced analytics, Bill. Try and keep it in your pants. In DVOA, which is the advanced analytics the NFL is using now, so the nerds are everywhere. They finished 9th in passing and 7th in rushing. So with all that said, you're basically a top 10 offense in the league with a rookie quarterback. Let me give you max stats while I'm at it. 3,800 passing yards, 22 touchdowns, 13 interceptions, 68%. We're going to round up there. 68% completion percentage, 7.3 yards per attempt. Remember that one? People were all fucking had their panties in a bunch that he wasn't getting enough yards per attempt. 7.3 is about average. Pro Football Focus had him as the 12th best quarterback in the league, and his QBR had him as the 16th best quarterback in the league. So for a rookie, you had the middle of the pack, which is pretty good for a rookie. And as an offense, you were top 10, which is a little skewed because you had some big performances in Jacksonville and against the Jets and
Cleveland.
Yeah, but Cleveland at that time was a good team, so I don't take that against them. But I think Ray's smiley face emoji makes my point. You were the 10th best offense in the league, and heading into the bye week, you were the number 1 seed. The offense pretty much held its water. They put up mid 20 points for the most part. I think they were held to 17 against the Bills or 16 against the first Bills game.
Don't forget, even losing to Indy, you were still the number 1 seed for another week, and then again you pissed it away later on in the season too.
Yeah, you had the division in hand.